Today we'll solve from volume number 1 book, topic number 4. Use strategy and properties to multiply by two-digit numbers. We can find the result between two numbers, product between them, by using extra by strategies. Today we'll use first strategy like distributive property to multiply, and also find the result if we have two numbers, product by two numbers. The first contains of 3 digits and the second 2 digits. Open the book with me. It's page number 125. First, we will review a lot of questions about product. We have vocabulary here. Remember, you multiply numbers to find a product. We can product between two numbers to find what product. Okay. Array shows the number of objects in row and columns. A symbol or letter that stands for a number is called verbal. We call this verbal, like we have x plus 2 equal 5. Look at here, x plus 2 equal 5 is the equation. Equation contains of two expressions and use the sign equal to between them. Then x here we call this the verbal. The verbal here will be x. Okay. Next question. Multiplication, review with me. 4 times 8 equal 32. 2 times 9 equal 18. What about 6 times 68? We can use here distributive properties to find the result. Like this, 6 product by 68. You can write 6 product by 68 equals 60 plus 8. And then you can write 6 times 60. 8 to 6 times 8. 6 times 60 you can write 0. 6 times 6 36. Then 6 times 8 equal 48. You can add together, right? 8 plus 0 equal 8, and 4 plus 6 10, 0 and the carry of 1, 3 plus 1 4. Result will be 408. $19 times 9. We can write 19 equal 10 plus 9 times 9. And then 10 times 9 is 2. 9 times 9. 10 times 9 90, and 9 times 9 81. You can add together 1 plus 0 0, 8 plus 9 17. Then the result will be 171. Okay, we can use this strategy to find the result between two numbers using distributive properties. Today we'll explain how to find product between two numbers which one of them contains of 2 digits. But now we will review first about rounding. Do you remember rounding to the nearest 100, thousands and 10,000 also? This number is 1,685 nearest to 9,000. And 608, you can approximate this number to the nearest 100 will be 600. 149 nearest to 150. Okay, then I want to explain how to round this number to the nearest thousands place. Nearest thousands, this number nearest to 1,000, 149 nearest to 0. Understood? We can approximate this number to the nearest thousand. Okay. Next question. First lesson, topic number 4, lesson number 1. Multiplies of 10. We know the tables product by 10. If we product a number by 10, we must put 0 and digits behind it. Like 30 product by 10. You can write 0 here, and 30 times 1 equals 30. Then the result will be 300. The result will be what? 300. Look at with me this question. In this lesson, you must know use place value strategy or properties of operation to multiply by multiply of 10. The principal of school needs to order samples for 20 new classrooms. Each classroom needs the following items: 20 desks, 30 chairs, and 40 pencils. How many each item does the principal need to the order? And solve the problem using any strategy you choose. Okay. First strategy, we can write 20 times 20 and also 20 times 30, 20 times 40 to find the result. Or you can add together, write 20 here, product the sum of all items here. We have 20 orders of the discs and 30 of the chairs and also 40. And then the result product by 20. Like 20 here product by sum of them 0 plus 0 plus 0 equals 0, and 2 times 3 6, 6 times 4 equal 24. Okay, again 2 plus 3 6, we can add together first. Again, sorry, 4 plus 3 7, 7 plus 2 equal 11. Then we can add 40 plus 30 plus 20, 70. 4 plus 3 7, 7 plus 2 9. Okay, and 90 times 20, we can write double 0 here, and 2 times 9 equal 18. Then the result will be 1800. Okay, you can use this method to find the results and total, or you can write the first step like this: 20 times 20 times 10, 20 times 20 equal 400 discs, and 20 times 30 equal be 600 shards, 20 times 40 equal 800 pencils. Another work, you can use their place value to find this chart to find the result. About 20 times 20 equal 400, the first and the second, also by using this chart. Now we can find the product between two numbers like this: 30 times 10, 80. 30 product by 80. We can write here 30 times 80, we have 3 product by 8, product by 10, product by 10. 3 times 8, 24, and 10 times 10, 100. Then the result will be 2400. Okay, understood? Next question. Look for relationships. Use this value of properties to operation determine how many adults age 65 and older visit the park in 30 days. We can write the result here: 1200 over 65. The simple answer, you can use the place value and multiply it by 4 teens and 3 teens to get 12 hundreds or 1200. Understood? This question about 65 in 30 days, we can approximating this number 30 multiplied by 65. Okay, this number 30 and here this number 65 product, we can write here 0, and also we can find the nearest to this number 65 nearest to what? Okay, we can write this number nearest to 70. Then 30 times 60 or 60 times 70. He won't find place value properties operation determine how many adults 6 age and over visit the park in 30 days. Result will be 1200 adults over 65. You can use this value and multiply it 4 teens and 3 teens to get 12. Then the result will be 1200 or 1200. We know 30 days it will be 1 month. How many adults 65 visit park in 30 days? Look up here, we have 60 and 40 and 80. Count with me. He wants adults under 65 and what children? 60 plus 80 like this. He asked about. Use this value to breadth operation determine how many adults age 65 and older visit the park. Okay, look at here, 65 and older. Where is 65? It was 60. And older, it will be 40. The result will be 100. Adults under 65. You're not under 65. You want to find 80 the children and 40. You can write 0 and 4 plus 8 equal 12. Okay, you can read these questions. The number of visitors of each group for the sunny day the park are shown below. We have the adults under 65 was 60 visitor, and adults 65 and over was 40. Okay, 65 and over will be 40. He won't find this number. In this question, he won't find what? Adults 65 and older. We can put 40 times 30. Understood? So in this example, look at here. This example down, we can put that 4 times 30. about this question. 40 times 30, we can write here 4 times 10 times 3 times 10. And then 4 times 3 equal 12, and 10 times 10, 100. The result will be 1200. Understood? Because we have the number here was 40. In this table, look at here, 10. Again, we have here what? 40. You can product 40 by 30. The result will be 1200. Now, we will solve next question page here. Find product 50 by 20. How many zeros are in the product? And explain. We can product here 50 times 20. We can write double zero here, and 2 times 5 equal 10. Then the result will be 1000. Okay, then the answer will be 10,000 because we have double zero like this. 5 times 10 here, 50 equal 5 times 10, and 22 times 10. And then we can write 5 times 2, 10. 10 times 10, 100. 10 times 100, it will be 1000. Then we have 3 zeros in the answer. Okay, and the answer will be equal 1000. How many adults under 65 visit 30 days? Okay, under 65 days or 65, we can write the number product by 30 from the table up here. Do you remember this table here? Under 65, we can write 60 times 30. 60 times what? Times 60. We can write here 3 times 10 times 6 times 10. Okay, this question we can solve by this method. Look here about the steps. This question number 2. Okay, we can write 30 times 60 because he asked about how many adults under 65 visit park in 30 days. We can product between them. 3 times 6 equal 18, and 10 times 10 equal 100. Then the result will be 1800. We can find product like this, very easy, about few. 90 times 40. We can write double zero here, and 4 times 9 equals 36. And the result will be 3600. And also 80 times 50. Right, 8 times 10 times 5 times 10. And also write 8 times 5 times 10 times 10. 8 times 10 equal 8 times 5 40, and 10 times 10 100. 40 times 100, we can write 40 and then double zero. The result will be 4000. Next question, independent practice. Here we can product two numbers. Very easy for you to find the result like this. 20 times what equal 1000. We can divide 1000 by 50 to find the result. Look at here, 20 product by what equal 1000. We can divide it two numbers. When you want to find the result, you can cancel 0 by 0, and 100 divided by 2 equal 50, half of 150. You can use this strategy to find the result. And also question 18, what is the number product by 20 equal 1600? You can divide it 1600 by 20 to find the result. But here in this question, you can write 1600 divided by 20. We can cancel 0 by 0 here, and 16 divided by 2 equal 8, and then write 0. The result will be here 80. Next question. 90 times what equal 8100. We can divide it two numbers here. Okay, cancel 0 by 0 here, and 81 divided by 9, and write 0. Understood? The answer will be 9. You can divide the two numbers. And also question number 18. To solve this example, you can write 1600 divided by 20. You can cancel 0 by 0, and 16 divided by 2 equal 8. 0 divided by 2 equals 0. And the answer will be 80. You can use this method to find the result. Okay. Now we can solve this page. Number 23. The product of two factors is 4,200. If one of the factors is 60, what is the other factor, and explain? The other factor will be what? Will be 70. We can divide this number 4,200 by 60. We can divide it by cancel 0 by 0. 42 divided by 6 equals 7, and 0 write 0. The result will be here 70. Question number 24. There are 30 players on each high school football team. Explain how you can find the total number of players in there if there are 40 teams, and write and solve an equation. We can multiply 30 by 40 like this. Question 24. 30 product by 40. We can write, we have double 0 here, and 3 times 4 equal 12. And the result will be 1,200. Next question. Bob uses 2 gallons of water while this brushing his teeth. He uses 10 gallons of water to wash clothes. How many more cups of water did Bob use while washing his clothes and brushing his teeth? Okay, we can combine between two numbers. We can find the difference between them. He used 2 gallons of water while brushing his teeth. He used 10 gallons of water to wash clothes. Understood? How many more? It means the difference between cups, because he gave us there are 16 cups in 1 gallon. We have 16 cups in 1 gallon. Okay, then we can write 10 product by 16 subtract by 10 product by 2. Or we have here 2 gallons of water. Each gallon contains of 16. 2 times 16. Understood? First, he used 10 gallons of water to wash the clothes, and also used 2 gallons of water while brushing his teeth. We can product and find the difference between two numbers. Okay, 10 times 16, 160, and 16 times 2 equal 32. We can find the difference between them. 6 will be 5, and 0 will be 10. 10 minus 2 equal 8, and 5 minus 3 equal 2, and write 1. And the answer here will be 128 cups. Okay, you must know the steps. Next question, 26. James walks 30 minutes each day for 90 days. Show how you can use this value or properties to find how many minutes James walked. Simple answer about this, we can product 3 times 9 equal 27. Then 3 times 9, 270. Then 30 times 90 will be 2,700. We can product 30 by 90. Right here, double 0, and 3 times 9 equal 27. Then the result will be 2,700. Higher order thinking. It is one example of product that will have the same number of zeros in the factors and product. What it is one example of product that will not have the same number of zeros in the factors as product. We can write 20 times 40 and also 20 times 50. We can find the difference between two numbers, or you can write here 20 times 40 equal, write double 0, and 2 times 4 equal 8. And also 20 times 50, write double 0 here, and 2 times 5 equal 10. And the result will be 1000. Assessment practice here. Select all expression of 1600 like 20 times 80. We can write double 0 here, and 2 times 8 equals 16. And also 40 times 40, write double 0, and 4 times 4 equals 16. Next question here, number 29. 20 times what? Equal 1000. We can divide it two numbers. Write 1000 divided by 20. Cancel 0 by 0, 100 divided by 2 equal 50. Then the answer here will be 50. Okay? Okay, next time I will explain next lesson. Goodbye.